Hello everybody, this is Puffkilla and I'm here to bring you my PSBL Week 1 against EiRailgun. I don't know how you say it, I think that's how you say it. Pretty much he's like a Japanese player, a really good Japanese player. I always play him in the ladder whenever I get the chance to, and he's really decent in ladder. And I get to play him Week 1. He's representing the Rusboro Rocky Helmet, and I'm the Iki Inkays. I think that's how you say it. So yeah, Ika pretty much bought me for 16k or 17k. I don't remember. I was like bad. Anyhow, he bought me, and I'm on his team, and now we're playing Novet's team, which was my previous team from last year, the Rusboro Rocky Helmets, and I'm facing EiRailgun. So when I came into this matchup, right off the bat, I was thinking, EiRailgun likes to use lots of Hippo, Aegi, Mence cores and stall. Lots of stall. When I looked at his replays, all I saw was stall, and occasionally I saw Hippo, Aegi, Mence. So just from that knowledge, I was like, if he uses stall, I'll just bring Charizard X, the stall breaker set, and I'll bring another stall breaker. And this is pretty much my team, as you can see. Notorious is just Sword Stance, Ground DMZ, which like destroys this whole team. It also has Smackdown, so I can just destroy Celesteela, destroy Shedinja, I can summon Shedinja, has enough EVs for Ice Beam, so I can tank HP Ice and Ice Beam, and I cannot tank Torrent Greninja, so there's that. Also, I don't really care about giving away my sets because I'm not going to use this team ever again unless it's ladder for funds, so there's that. I brought Celesteela in case he brings other stuff, like I seen him bring some Hippo Aegi Mance and with Cortana, so I brought my Celesteela to take those Cortanas and just be annoying. Naganadel being Naganadel, do I have to explain them? But except mine was Scarf, so I could actually get some surprise U-turns, Sludge Bomb, poisons and stuff. Primarina, you would think Primarina is either specs or bulky, but it's bulky with Perish Song, so it's perfectly the best thing for against stall. You'll see why. Snorlax, I just brought Snorlax because I was weak to other stuff, like, let's see, if there was like, I'm trying to think of a good example, but I remember I needed Snorlax for something. Oh yeah, that's right, for Porygon. Unless it has Toxic, my Snorlax can pretty much destroy Porygon. I also have other things to destroy Porygon, but Zardex is just there. I try to build a team with Zardex to destroy Stall and the Hippo Aegi Mence core. I'm guessing no told Railgun to use Stall because I usually use Greninja and Mimikyu a lot, which is true. So let's just see how it goes. Right off the bat, whoa, it's going way too slow. He leads Greninja. I lead Charizard because it just does well against the whole team. He leads Blissey, I can Flare Blitz it. He leads Celesteela, I Flare Blitz it. Shedinja, I Will-O-Wisp it. Sableye, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, Toxapex, or in Thunder Punch it. Yes, my Charizard has Thunder Punch, so it's the anti-stall Charizard. You'll see now. So as I said, his stall is Greninja stall, which is Subtorrent, Work Up, Hydro Cannon, and Scald, I believe. Or was it Surf? It's between Scald or Surf. This was a roll. I calced it. I'm very bulky Zard. I can take this. If he wasn't Torrent Rage, he would have killed me, but in the back I had Primarina, so I wasn't too threatened. And I'm guessing here he predicted an attacking move, and I just decided to go for the Roost. But yeah, this is pretty much stall. I've faced this stall team plenty of times. I also faced stall, any other stall. I was pretty much ready for any stall, you know? Unfortunately, I wasn't the Sword Stance Charizard set, but Roost is good enough because it just stalls out the Toxapex with Wisp and Thunder Punch. The way he would have to win is by actually going into Blissey now on my Flare Blitz and let me take like 50% of recoil. That's the only way he could win. And his Blissey, I believe it was Wikiberry or Shed Shell. It could be both. I don't know what the team is now. but normally they're shut shell, so they can prevent getting trapped by Mega Gengar. You just switch up. Here I believe I go for the Roost, right? I want to avoid my Charizard getting poisoned by Thankful Bunker. Railgun's doing the good play, just hazing and wasting PP. That way I run out of PP, so... My plan here is to get Toxapex into recover range, go into Landorus, and just hit him up with the Z Groundium. I know it's kind of like it's kind of bad to go like that. It's actually really bad to play impatiently versus stall, but like I had this game like wrapped up. Like Thunder Punch with Wisp is like a 2-hit KO normally. He has to get like a lot of 50-50s right with Thankful Bunker, and I still have like a lot of Roost. My mentality is either get in Landorus on his recover or just make him waste all of his recovers up. Either works fine because I have 13 Roost and he has 13 recovers. So that's pretty much my game plan when going into this round 1. I just keep doing standard stuff, standard. I'm gonna put this at normal speed now, since I already explained my thought process. I believe here he goes for Ace. Yeah, so here's the turn I decide to go into the Landorus on his recover. Yep. If he Scald Burns me, I'm fine with it. So here I decide to go for SD. The reason I go for SD is just I blow up his whole entire team doesn't take an SD. And if I get burned, I get burned, but it doesn't matter too much. Like honestly, something is dying here. If regular Earthquake burn does 68 to 72, imagine Z Earthquake. Here I'm guessing he didn't want to take a Z or something, so he switched out to sacrifice the Blissey. Little did he know, I destroy that thing. I know just Toxapex comes in and just I Earthquake that and then KO it. Pretty much simple game, 3-0. Like this is pretty much how you beat stall. Honestly. Have like good stall breakers and set up Pokemon. Honestly, Landorus is by far the best, and so is Sardax, the best stall breakers. Like, just destroy stalls instantly. The only thing you gotta watch out for is the Mega Gengar, but after a Flame Charge from Charizard, you just win. Alright, now we got game 2. So, same strategy. I decided to lead with Landorus in case he leads like something different, like Toxapex or Celesteela. But he leads out with Sableye. And again, we're gonna do the same thing. My game plan is just to do the exact same thing as last. I believe he goes Foul Play here. Yeah, he does Foul Play, does decent chunk. Normally, if I was the max attack Adamant Charizard, it would do 50%. But since I wasn't, that does that little. I don't know what he went for ton here. I think that was a misplay. He should have recovered spam, but I guess I can't really do anything. I decided here to show off my Primarina in case he does go for the Z Water, but he's smarter than that and he doesn't go for it. I go for Moonblast just to hit it. He doesn't know if he's Specs or not, but I'm guessing from that damage, it just shows you that I'm not Specs. Here I roost in case Primarina gets critted by Greninja. Like Torrent Greninja can actually... Torrent plus 1 Greninja Hydro Cannon can actually beat Primarina if he crits only. But if he doesn't crit, I'm fine. Like, I win this game 100% right here. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should protect here. But if I protect, I gave him a sub, so I didn't want that. I was also Perish Sung, so at the moment I get rid of the Greninja, it was game over. I would win. He goes for Z Hydro Cannon. I should have gone for Protect, but... it was whatever. I mean, going for Protect was the best play in case to avoid getting critical hits. And now I just decided to go for Perish Sung, not to drag out this whole game. I have Landorus in the back, so I can easily go into it and just go for Z Ground and kill him. So that was pretty much my week 1 game versus Railgun. Right off the bat, I'm just gonna say he had a terrible matchup. He's actually a good player. He's like really good player, but he had like the worst matchup possible against me. That's why he lost. But yeah, it was a pretty good game. I tried to get more PSPL games from week 1, but I couldn't because Shodan was acting up with the browser, so I couldn't get the Jamal vs. Grail, which was an amazing game. And I also couldn't get the Zaya vs. Plas game or some GBU games for that matter. I wanted to get the Lego vs. Megazord game, but I couldn't. I'll try to do that in week 2, get more games, so stay tuned for that. In week 2, I think we take on Salermi's team, which should be interesting considering they have Zaya and Jamal and Battle Spot singles, and I'm not sure where I'm going, but I'm guessing I'm going to face one of them, and it should be fun. If I face Jamal, it'll be a rematch, and if I don't face him, I'll face Zaya, which is also a rematch, but it should be in my favor, hopefully. So with that, see you guys later.